welcome. What's up, everybody? Shining Force 3, Scenario 3 starts today. Welcome in the session. Shin, what's up, guys? How we doing today? I have been away for too long. Happy to be back. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so first time I've ever played Scenario 3 beat today. And let's see, we finished off our last stream, the end of Scenario 2. We had to fight our own force from Scenario 1, which was crazy, by the way. I can't believe they did that. I still can't believe that that was a thing. So now I'm super excited to see what 3 has to offer, because I think there's just going to be like a huge intersection of like all the characters from Scenario 1 and 2. So we shall see. We missed you. Exploring Hawaii, what's up? Alrighty. Joshy, what's up, man? How are you? So good to see you back. Had a ton of fun out west, but happy to be back here as well. We lost an hour, I know. So my flight got in at like 2:30 a.m. It was like an hour and a half or an hour delayed, and then I lost an hour as well. So I didn't get home till like 4 Eastern. So it was something. Wait, I think I set this up properly with a save state so we could skip over this. I'm not sure. Hold on.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Is that not working? There we go. Median. I guess I don't know, for some reason my save state's not coming up, so we'll just load the file again from the end of Scenario 2. Thank you for the follow, Kasagi. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. The fate of Symbios and Median have been set. Now we depend on you to return us to our proper destiny. Master Gabriel used his great powers to alter time. Now Julian is the only one who can save the world. However, my control over time is limited. I can grant you enough time to drive your fate onto the right track and stop the invasion of evil. It's time for you to go now. Fare thee well, Julian. Elbism speed. I concur, we did miss you. Thanks, Joshy. I watched you stream a couple times when I was out there, so that was a good time. You are our last hope. The future of the world depends on you, Julian. Alright, so it seems like Julian's going to be like the main protagonist for Scenario 3. Hey, Mike. What's up, man? Happy to be back. How are you? Guess we're on like another steamboat here to start up, huh? Making breakfast? Nice, nice. I ate like absolute garbage when I was away, so it was worth it. Who could have predicted Prince Median would become such a great leader? Kate. I don't know who this is. We've never seen her before. Session. Welcome back. I've never seen this character, so this must be a new person from Scenario 3. The Emperor's abduction in Saraban certainly provided Prince Median an opportunity to gain experience. He also met... Oh, who's this guy? I think we've seen this person before, but I don't think we've ever had them. Who is it? He also met with Lord Symbios, who is around his same age, and he told me he is greatly inspired by the Republican Lord's courage to face a harsh destiny. Gia, what's up? Symbios, you mean Lord Conrad's son? Yes, Conrad was the first general in the Empire, and the one responsible for the independence of the Republic 20 years ago. The one that should be hated, Conrad is the most powerful figure in the Republic. Hated? Bresby? The only people that hate him are Imperial officials. No one else speaks ill of him. Just as you say, Kate, Lord Conrad has thrown away his privilege and abandoned a prejudiced society to create a nation of equality. However, the Republic has reached its limit and its economy is in crisis. You're going to get some wild characters? Okay. I know we've had Don Hort, right? So I remember Don Hort. How did that happen? Was it the drought and the resulting poor harvest that caused the economic crisis and civil war? That's part of it. However, the actions of government officials were what really sparked the war. They predicated the food crisis and began hoarding food, but it was obviously at the citizens' expense. I can see both sides. I was surprised to learn a discontented Republican general joined the Empire.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Pixel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. That dude makes Nova look young. Yeah. Nova, I don't think you could possibly have anybody that looks older than Nova, though. He just has, like, all of the oldest possible features combined into one character. You must be talking about General Edmund, who aided General Garzal in his plan to trap and murder the Republican King Benetram. If a loyal general such as Edmund could have grown a seed of discontent in his heart, I can only assume he was tricked by a cunning individual. Hey, thank you, Joshy. It must have been a trap conceived by Kruer and his associates. After all, he called the flagship a pile of trash, so he certainly can't see true substance. So you're saying that there's going to be new characters that get new friendships. Okay. I like that. As bad as I am at maintaining friendships, maybe if I have more friendships, it'll help me out. It is said one can gain information about a general by investigating his subordinates. The true intentions of General Kruer and his commander have been revealed. It's Prince Arant, isn't it? He certainly is overambitious. General Kruer made a pact with the Bolzome sect, and he was very likely involved in the Emperor's abduction. However, there's nothing we can do now. Bah, it's still the same old empire. It hasn't changed since the old days. Criminals get away with bribery. Even with all its problems, the Republic is still better than the Empire. Excuse me, Don Hort. You sound as if you are coming here to pick a fight with the Imperials. We are here to help them. Speaking of Imperials, what is Prince Median's relationship with that Republican Lord Symbios? Two at the same time. Okay, that makes sense. So we're going to get the same status effects or friendship, but they're going to be layered. All right. This is a lot of opening dialogue here, I guess, to set up scenario 3. Prince Median can't be judged by the Imperial standard. I heard he has a deep friendship with Symbios after they fought a couple battles together. Yo, Dibbles, what's up, man? Welcome back, man. Happy to be back. It seems they fought a few battles together, and now they share a mutual friendship. They understand each other. What is wrong with that, Captain? It should not happen, Bresby. What? What shouldn't happen? The ideology of the Republic is incompatible with that of the Empire. I can't even count the number of Imperials killed because they approached the Republic looking for peace. The Rainbloods are likely responsible. They're murdering anyone who seeks peace. They even targeted Prince Median. Dude, I hope we see more of the Rainbloods in this scenario. Those dudes were badass. Like, I wanna fight those dudes. Stephen King, yes. This is 1997. So Shining Force 3 came out like almost 30 years ago. 97 and 98 for Sega Saturn. I don't know about that. The Rainbloods are under the direct command of the Emperor. They can't really do anything until the Emperor is rescued. Not so. The Rainbloods are still active. Actually, we just fought against them in Elbison. Yes, same here, Steven. This is my first time playing it because 2 and 3 were never translated into English. So you have to find a translation project. They only ever released one of the 3 games, and I think that also hurt its discoverability. Are you saying I am lying? Ask Julian and Gracia. They can verify the events. I don't think the captain believes you are a liar, Don Hort. If what you say is true, that means they are being directed by the Emperor, even while he is captive. Be careful. You get a summon in this scenario that is very problematic. Ooh, I'm going to be interested to see what that actually means. That also means Emperor Damaric is still reigning supreme. Whole game on insane? Maybe. It seems you are having an important discussion. Oh, there's Gracia. So this was like the, what do they call him? The Godchild? Gracia, I hope we didn't wake you. I awoke rested. I believe I'm fully recovered from my ordeal in Elbison. I've been watching the sea from the window, and I wanted to get some fresh air. Speaking of that, Gracia, you were born on Elbison Island. You must have enjoyed the sea during your childhood. I didn't enjoy much during my childhood. I was born in my father's late years. My mother fell ill, never to recover. They were both gone before I was old enough to understand, so I barely felt parental love. The monk who remained after my parents passed obeyed my father's last words and administered harsh training throughout my youth. During those times, the sea was the only thing that comforted me. Yo, Andara, what's up, man? He's the Godchild. I think like a lot of this scenario is going to be centered around
I've got
him
news for you.
somehow.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
Paulo, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. This is the very, like, we're in like the first 15 minutes of scenario 3. So, this is the very, very beginning. Say hello to Brazil. Welcome, Brazil. How are you guys? I can understand, Gracia. You have had a rough childhood. I could never have endured that. At times, I have cursed my destiny. However, after hearing Julian's life story, I have reconsidered. I am from U.S. East, Paolo. Julian is from a faraway nation called Enrit. He lost his father at a very young age, murdered by a vandal. Okay, so this is kind of touching back on Shining the Holy Ark, right? Is that where you see Julian? Cless is from somewhere in Europe? Yeah. Yeah, I'm from another universe. Probably Italy? Well, it depends. If you go back far enough, I am Indara. After losing his father, Julian followed in his footsteps and became a mercenary. Julian set out with his father's friend, who became his guardian. Eventually, even his guardian was lost to battle. Vandals only appear in ancient tales. When I heard that he was seeking revenge against a Vandal, I honestly doubted his sanity. Yeah, don't they show Julian very briefly as a kid in Holy Ark, is what I understand. But it kind of like sets the stage. And then, yeah, Golem was in it. We saw Golem briefly in Scenario 2, so we've had like a quick peek at a Vandal. And then we fought, in Scenario 1, we fought a Vandal in the mansion. I think. I can't remember his name, but he was like that green goblin-y looking dude. So we have come across some Vandals. Don't blame yourself, Sir Bresby. Many have dismissed Vandals as fantasy and denied their existence. It's very true. Actually, even the existence of innovators is, please forgive me, denied among many. Sadly, innovators such as myself have disappeared from this world. Oh, that's right. He's an innovator, or what they call an innovator. I don't really know what that means yet, but they keep referring to him as an innovator. The Balzome sect seeks to revive the Vandal Balzome and the 1,000-year kingdom. This event is... What's wrong, Gracia? I don't know, but I feel danger approaching. Danger approaching? What is it? He looks like Rilix from Holy Ark. I need to go back and play Holy Ark. Like, I just have to. I have to fill in all these gaps that I don't quite have. Like, people have mentioned, but I need to see them for myself. It's strong, with intent to kill, and very evil, just like the Balzome sect. He's 12, but already a merc. Oh, okay. So that's where you see Julian. He's like a adolescent. Are they planning to ambush the flagship on our way to help protect Estonia? We sailed abruptly, so we don't have many soldiers aboard. What should we do, Bresby? Well, we did receive a few soldiers from Prince Median, the Julian force, and you, Kate, and you, Captain. The guy from 1 was a lesser Vandal. Vandals are just like greater demons from Shining Force 1 and 2. And Innovator is equal... Oh, okay, so like Mitchella and Volcanon from Shining Force 2. Interesting. Okay, that actually kind of makes it make more sense to me, having played Shining Force 2 a lot. They're basically like almost like gods, but like in human form. Are you going to stand idle while we're under attack? What? Are you saying I can't hold my own? How rude. You underestimate sailors. I look like this now, but when I was young... Captain, hurry to the cabin. They're almost here. Are we going to do the first fight on the ship? Julian, we have to call our leader. Hey, thank you for the heart, me. DX, welcome in, man. Watch out, they're here. Oh, there's Julian. I didn't know Julian was on the boat. Ah, more of these guys, huh? So this is Flagship, the Imperial vessel which escaped the Bullsome invasion. Stupid. If you would have kept running, you might have lived. These dudes are riding each other. This pitiful force wouldn't improve Destonia's inferior army anyway. Haha, you won't make it to Destonia. We will defeat you here. They are Destonia's invaders. If they survive, they will reveal our existence. We must defeat them, Julian. Alright, so we're gonna get a boat battle. That's cool. Shining Force is, seems to always have at least one boat battle in like every game of some kind. Alright, so what... Alright, now I need to figure out what's going on here, because I have 4 characters. I don't know who they are. So we have Gracia is actually playable now. Aura? What the heck is Shining? Holy Light consumes... Wait, consumes all MP. Huh? I've never seen this skill before in any Shining Force. Does it consume... It says 8 MP. Does it consume all their MP? Because 8 is obviously not all of my MP. Alright, so that's new. Shining uses all remaining MP turned into holy damage. Okay, so it does drain all my MP. So I'm basically just like MP dumping everything I have to just go nuclear on these dudes. Okay. Trey says, let's find out. Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you. 31 HP, level 5. Okay, so Kate is a sniper. I was not going to imagine that she would be an archer based on her portrait. Okay, we know about Don Hort. We've had Don Hort in Scenario 2. I guess this is what I left him with. A heavy halberd and a life ring. So Don Hort has his equipment that we left him with at the same... I think he's at the same level we left him as well. Level 4. Yeah, and then everything Julian has matches. I left him with a blade, a loincloth, level 3. Okay. I'm going to hit a save state here. Now that we're through all that dialogue. Is he starving or just looks funny? I don't know. I think he's like he looks like an alcoholic. He looks like a bad alcoholic. He has like the discolored nose and like super skinny. Probably both. Burns those calories. He was in jail when we found him. So I'm not sure. But we did find him in jail. Like, he was imprisoned. So maybe he just, like, lost a bunch of weight in jail. He didn't do those, like, prison yard workouts. He just sat around and lost weight. It must not have fed him. Alright, the battle difficulty is on insane right now. Because that's where we left it. At the end of Scenario 2. So I guess we're going... into this on insane. Yeah, thank you, Devils. Thank you for them donuts. Missed you guys, man. Felt like I was away for too long. Alright, Kate is a sniper, he's a healer. I wonder what happens if you lose this fight. Is there going to be like a random priest on the boat? Oh my god. This is gonna be hard on insane difficulty. Oh my god, he just took so much damage. Help. Send help. I can't even reach the way I set this up. Holy crap. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to heal him next turn, but holy crap, he took a lot of damage. I have no idea how I'm gonna survive this. If they're doing that much damage, like what? Because he's still gonna die even after the heal. Holy hell. Yeah, he's gonna die even though we healed him. Holy hell. So basically, I don't think I leveled him up at the end of Scenario 2 enough to be playing on insane difficulty to start. That's insane. Or we're gonna have to like egress this fight a couple times to get some XP. Dibble says, I got a 90 in your class for your CDL school. Nice, dude. That's awesome. It sounds like you're like well on your way to getting everything you need. That's really cool, man. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna protect him here. Alright, this is really bad. He's gonna get one shot. Oh my god. We are not prepared for this, fellas. This is insanity.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Cloud Tech Exec. Thank you for the follow, man. Alright, so here's my plan. So we're absolutely not prepared for insane difficulty, like whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to egress this and take another crack at it. I think the only way you can play that on insane difficulty is if you end Scenario 2, like with those characters, you over level them. And I have like no money either. No shame in hard. You may want to wait 3 battles till you get the next 2 people. Yeah, dude. That's basically impossible to beat on that difficulty. Alright, they force you to just walk right out the door. You had no problem with that battle? Yeah, but you knew it was coming because you played this before. Like, you probably 100% knew to prepare your characters for this. You lose a character if you started from save. What does that mean? I think there were some choices that I made. So someone told me that because I made certain choices, that I don't get to start with Edmund. I think that's what it is. Oh my god, he just got one shot? Okay. Yeah, that's Edmund. Holy hell. Send help. We are not prepared for scenario 3. So, apparently because we don't get Edmund in the first fight, someone said I'm going to get 2 characters after the second fight, or third fight. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna have to work our way through this a little bit slower than expected. Oh, hard, not hardest. So you say I should back the difficulty down even more? Because it's basically just not possible with what we set up. Who's my favorite mage? Ooh, so out of like all the Shining Forces, I think it's Henri. Like Henri's got the drip in Shining Force 1. When you promote her and she just gets like that black caster robe, she just looks so badass. But we are definitely under level for where we're supposed to be to start scenario 3. Master Cless. Master Jeremy. How are you, sir? Well, we're getting some experience at least. Like, even though we're getting our asses handed to us here. I don't know if I have like anything. Like, he's probably gonna die again. Oh, counterattack. It's been good so far. Thanks for asking. How about you? It's good, man. I'm back. I was away for like 5 days. I went out west. I did a little snowboarding. I got a rare trip away from home. But I'm happy to be back and streaming, so. Hello from the sky? Hell yeah, dude. I spent a lot of time flying yesterday. Yes, I will also be streaming tonight. For anybody interested. Legend of Legaia tonight. So I will see you tonight, Dibbles. Good luck with your class, man. Glad that's going well for you. Alright, Donhort got a level, but he's still getting absolutely roasted here. On your way to Cali now. Reminds you of Golden Sun somehow? This game was made by the creators of Golden Sun. Alright, we're gonna do it. Shining. Let's see what happens. This game was made by Camelot Studios in 1997, so this was made before Golden Sun. Let's see what happens here. Oh my god, dude. Okay, Piccolo. Beam cannon. He just hit him with the beam cannon, fellas. And now he has no MP? Yeah. Hey, worth it. Worth it. Oh, what a clutch block. Now you know what to do to win. Oh, yeah. Oh, level 4. I don't think we're going to survive. I still don't think we can beat this without egressing at least one more time. But at least we're getting some progress. I wonder if his staff will do damage. Oh my god, what a baller. How do we play it in modern console? You won't be able to play it unless you have an old school Saturn, or you can get it to, or you can replicate it on a PC. So, this game is basically not available anywhere for sale or anything. It's only available through like translation projects on PC. So if you want to play Scenario 2 and 3 in English, you have to be able to access one of those translations. If you want to jump in my Discord, I could help you find it a little better. Because it's basically, like, at this point, the game has just been left to the community. There's nothing that you can find anywhere else. No, it's not available on Steam. Nothing. Like, it is just not a thing. I feel like Julian's gonna die, though. Like, if I... I'm just, like, wedged into this space, which sucks. Does Julian have spells? I think he has Spark. He has, like, Spark level 1, maybe? He doesn't really have much. But, like, this might actually just kill him. Again. And a crit? Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, my God, a counter. What a god. Literally a god. He's the godchild. Julian and Gracia go down. Game only for the rest of the game. We might be able to win this, fellas. I might be able to get out of this alive. I got a freeze orb. No! So close. All I needed was one turn. R.I.P. Julian. I was so close. Kate Sniper, that name cracked me up. I did not expect Kate to be a sniper, Joshy. Like, I have to agree that her portrait was not giving off sniper vibes. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, man. I need Julian to, I need Julian to get, like, 2 more levels, basically, before I feel comfortable here. Kate Bishop. I thought Kate was going to be a healer, and then I thought that I thought Gracia was going to be a mage. Like, if I had to take my guess, I thought that's how it was going to go. Does he have his blade on? Yes, he does. I got a freeze orb. Actually, I feel like it would be a bad idea to kill that guy, because then the next dude would just, like, walk up and kill him. So I'm going to heal him, and then I'll kill it with Kate. At least friendships and gold don't matter at the moment. Yeah. I don't have anything to lose. That's the good part about right now. I don't have anything to lose. We're basically just like cycling through getting levels at the moment. Have nothing to lose but time. You can stack enemies with the blast. Are you talking about, oh no. Poison too? He's gonna die to the poison if I attack now. You're talking about the shining skill? I can stack enemies with that. This is like, whatever can go wrong will go wrong. 11 damage from poison. Tornado! Poison's gonna really suck till you get your healer. Yeah, I don't have any way to get that poison off. I have no healer at the moment that can do that. Cast an aura. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Yeah, what he said. The fact that poison does 11 damage too, like that's excessive. That seems very excessive. Good morning, how are you? The problem is these Pegasus Knights being able to fly. This freeze orb is not, yeah, it doesn't have high range, so there's really like nothing I can do to heal him. Okay, come on, get a level. Nope. Bad setup here. Can't even attack. I probably shouldn't be running as deep into that alley as I am. Because then it makes it so my archer can't get in there. (22 HP? Oh, brother. 27 damage. Yeah, like as soon as I move him here, this dude's just gonna come in and like delete me. I'm just gonna put them together so I can heal them together. That seems to be like my only way out of this, possibly. Level 6. Maybe if I put them together and heal them together, I can survive this. Oh, I should have moved him over. That was stupid, because now my archer can't attack again. Kate cannot do Kate things. If I would have moved him out of that spot. Stupid, stupid. Yeah, that's the end of him. Oh, they keep critting him too. Make it stop. Yeah, he's gonna die no matter what I do. I think this is our only option here. Yup, I have to egress. No, he's dead. He's dead no matter what. Like, if I spark, he still dies from poison. I basically had zero, like, there was zero options. No matter what I do, he dies. So egress is the only way to save him. Alright. Back the difficulty off one more level for just this fight. Let's see what happens. I should definitely be able to beat it now. I'm not going to move anybody up any further so that my archer can get in there. We need Kate to be able to do whatever Kate does. Alright, that's manageable. 18 damage is manageable. Ooh, here's where I hit the spark though. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? Good to see you. The return of the king. Yes, I've been away for 5 days, man. Yeah, I went away. I went to visit my brother for 5 days. So, we are finally back. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh, we got a weapon level too. Yeah, so I flew out Monday and I just got in at like 4 a.m. last night. We are back, and I will be streaming again tonight. So for anybody interested in my Legend of Legaia stream, we'll be picking that up tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for some Legaia. But yeah, we'll be back to, I'll pretty much be back to like regular streaming like I always have, like 4 or 5 times a week. Jeremy says, I overslept. The time change got me all backwards. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Because my flight was delayed, and then I also lost an hour to daylight savings time, so I just got like double played. Are you playing this on the Saturn? No, this is a translation project, Nick. So playing scenario 2 and 3, translated into English is not available like on an official cartridge unless you, and I guess unless you burn them and then put them on original hardware. All right, let's do this. Yeah, we had the time change last night. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even think about that when I had booked my flights and everything. So I was planning on getting in around like midnight. And then my flight was delayed like an hour and a half and the time change. So like between those two things, I lost like 2.5 hours. And I just got home like so much later than I like had mapped out in my head. Zombie Cless, yeah. Hey, the good thing is I work overnights like all the time, so I'm very used to this. I'm so used to just being tired and awake at the same time. Like, it just doesn't even faze me anymore. Oh, wait. He got a friendship bonus here? What is it? Is it crit resistance? Increases attack power. And then I get... Is he like the, Decreases enemy chance of critical. Okay, so he's just like all the other knights from the other scenarios. Fun trip, yeah, dude. Trip was like a ton of fun, man. I was sore as hell, dude, from being on the mountain 3 days. But it was worth it. It was a good time. Actually, by day 3, I felt really good. It was those first 2 days, man. I haven't done that in years. So yeah, using some muscles I haven't used in a while. We'll put it that way. And older than I've ever been doing it. I was definitely feeling it. Yeah. Alright, I can cast Aura from a space back. No, I'm not old. I'm just older than I was before. Like, relatively speaking. There's a difference between doing that stuff in your 20s and in your late 30s. Definitely doable, but not like indestructible, right? Like in your 20s, you're basically indestructible. Like you can just absolutely abuse your body and it's just like zero consequence. Not so much anymore. Yeah, that 10,000%. Yup. Julian seems to hit harder with his knife. I think maybe we have more levels with his knife. Oh, wow. 45 damage. Okay, now I feel a little bit more capable. Obviously, we backed the difficulty down a little bit so we could get through it, but... Every single scenario has been like this. It's damn near impossible to play the insane difficulties in the first couple fights because you just don't have enough characters. There's not enough variables to make up for just the pure damage that you take. But we've been able to play the back half of each scenario on insane difficulty every time with no issues. Let me take this guy out. This might level him up again. Nope, he's got to be close though. 73 XP, okay. Alright, so Donhort definitely got a weapon level up there, and that is making a huge difference in his attack. Halberd level 2. Very happy you're back. The evening was too quiet in my living room last week. Yeah, I'm happy to be back, man. Like, as much as it, like I said, as much as it was like so fun being away, like I am a homebody. I like being here and streaming, being in my own house. Beam cannon. Yeah, that skill's freaking awesome. Alrighty. We weren't expecting to find the innovator Gracia aboard the flagship on its return to Destonia. An innovator carrying the staff of Besem? The Valkyrie's biggest threat. Certainly, Gracia has come to stop the Valkyrie's attack on Destonia Castle. Oh, the irony. The innovator helping the Empire? after being targeted by the Emperor. Gracia, with my last breath, I warn you. Marcella, this is Shining Force 3 for the Sega Saturn back in 97 and 98. The empire you intend to defend wants you dead. The Emperor aims to take both your life and the staff of Bassem. Ooh, that's a violent death. Is this a trick? What that monk said can't be true if the Emperor is being held by the Republic. It seems the Bolzom sect has created this rumor because they are worried about us aiding Dystonia. Otherwise, we... Is that so, Sir Bresby? What about the Rainbloods? The only explanation is that this is all the Emperor's doing. Ashley, thank you for the donuts. And the breakfast, by the way. Thank you. How was the battle? Damn, we could have really used your help, Mr. Ship Captain. We got abused for like 3 fights while you were just hanging out below deck, by the way. Lucky lenses. Oh, it seems we are triumphant. Your force is stronger than I thought. What's wrong? You don't seem to have the face of victors. The Bolzom sect, we've won this battle, but they've given us a dilemma along with our victory. The masked monk said that the Emperor seeks to take Gracia's life and possess the staff of Bassem. If this is true, then saving Dystonia will be saving the enemy. Huh? Emperor Damaric, wasn't he abducted? The Rainbloods have been active. Whether the Emperor is commanding them or not, there's nothing we can do about it right now. What do you think, Julian? Do you think we should listen to that Bolzom monk and forsake the Empire? Sure. Yes, I'm aware of the Emperor's intentions. The Rainbloods, who answer only to the Emperor, attempted to take my life. How, even without evidence, are you going to abandon Dystonia, Gracia? It is being invaded by the Bolzom sect. You're right, Kate. I can't stand by while the Bolzom sect invades Dystonia. Julian, isn't it your dire wish to defeat the Vandals? So Julian turns into the silent protagonist now. Then it's decided. Sir Bresby, we will face the Bolzom sect in the imperial capital of Dystonia. If it's the wish of Julian and Gracia, who am I to say otherwise? Then we shall continue on to Dystonia, and are committed to defending the capital per the original plan. I really want to fight the Rainbloods again. Whenever that happens, those dudes were badass, and their music was kind of like, kind of crazy. We will reach Dystonia shortly. Please rest until our arrival. 3 finds in the ship. Okay. All right, let's save it here for safety purposes. Let's search around the ship. Alright, there's obviously one of them. Oh, bright honey. That raises MP. $100 coins. Always got to check the corners of these tables. I've discovered that in the first 2 scenarios. They like to hide. They like to hide chicken on top of the table. Chickens and power wines. Pretty obvious who gets the honey. Yeah, I think so. Obviously, more MP means more beam cannon disasters. Obviously, Ashley does. So this is an item shop. See if they have anything nice. Alright, just your standard lineup. Hey, we have 3,100 gold because we failed miserably on that fight. That's the... I guess that's one advantage. Dying and struggling has its advantages as long as you don't let your main character die. If your hero dies, your money gets cut in half. But a lot of times you'll make more money than it takes to revive the rest of your characters. So even if characters die, like, repeating fights is usually beneficial. Alright, so we got the small mithril. That's 3 things. I think that's everything then. So I'm guessing Bresby is going to be like the equivalent of Grantak from Scenario 2. Is he just going to follow us around, be our advisor? She did not have any deals. No, no deals in the item shop. The tides are fast today. Shouldn't be much further to Dystonia. Rocking back and forth in this room is making me sick. I'm going up to the main deck to get some air. From the main deck. That light. Could it be land? Did he say a light? It must be a lighthouse. That means land. Land. Remember end of Scenario 2, that scene now? Not exactly yet. Maybe it'll click in a minute. Did someone say land? Everyone, it's a lighthouse. Land is in sight. Holly, what's up? Good morning. Thanks for the heart me. How are you? How are you? Sounds like we're finally close to Dystonia, Julian. Let's go see. Did you change your name, Holly? That's Dystonia. That's Dystonia, Gracia. I did? Yeah, I was like, I want to make sure I'm talking to the right person here. Is that who I think it is, or is this an imposter? I'm good. I just got back from a 5-day trip out to do some snowboarding out west, so I've been away. Happy to be back here and streaming. Hope you're doing well. So, there's the capital of Dystonia, a land filled with greed and treachery, a place I despise. Donhort, no matter how much you hate it, it's the nucleus of our nation. I'm aware of that, Bresby. Ugh. Yeah, it was nice. And we are back and starting Scenario 3 for Shining Force 3 today, so... We have been streaming Shining Force 3 for like probably 130 hours at this point, and we have about a third of the game left. It's such a long game when you play all 3 scenarios. Yes, this is going to end up... If you add all 3 scenarios and consider it to be one game, this is going to be more than Xenogears was. And Xenogears was very, very long stream. About 100 hours. Bresby, this isn't... We passed the port of Dystonia. Wait, so where are we? Kate, I anticipate the Bolzone sect have an ambush set up at the main dock, so I chose to dock here. Oh, that's a smart move. So you've been reading their movements and want to surprise them? You're certainly a valuable advisor. I love the old school graphics. Like the leading edge 3D at the time. Those guys putting out the little polygonal ramp. We are indebted to you, Captain. Yeah, it's like the graphics are not good, but they're also like really fun at the same time. Like that old school 3D is just excellent to me. Oh, I was only following orders. I'll leave the Empire's protection to you. We are between the port of Dystonia and the city. From here, we can follow the road to Dystonia. Lead the way. We need a HD remake? I mean, I've been saying for years that the Shining Force series being revived would be outstanding. Because there's so much uniqueness and character. Like, I would say that this, of any tactical games I've played, definitely has the most charm. And yeah, it is incredible all around, dude. Like, it has such good balance between, like, unique characters, the actual tactical combat, and also story. I think what I'm gonna like about Scenario 3 is it seems like we're gonna get back to fighting like whatever the like evil forces are that are driving everything. Whereas like Scenario 2, we were kind of like, it was almost like politics and kingdoms like warring against each other with these guys pulling the strings, but you never actually got to who was the like ultimate enemy in Scenario 1 and 2. It's kind of like all set up. But based on the opening cinematic, it seems like we're gonna like strike at the heart of whatever the main like evil, yeah, whoever the mastermind behind like all the events of Scenarios 1 and 2. The true mastermind awaits, yes. We learned Prince Majoran's advisor, Bresby, was coming with an army to save the capital. We were curious what opponents he would bring for our enjoyment. However, these opponents are not up to our expectations. This army is way too small to challenge us, much less the ultimate weapon, the Valkyrie. The High Priest instructed us not to initiate a battle since we're but a defense battalion. But we can take care of this pitiful group ourselves. There's no need for the High Priest to bother. It's just an old man and a female attendant. We will dispose of them easily. How rude. Well, let's just see how quickly we can take them out. Le 3? Yes? Sega Saturn is the platform. Interesting. They're delusional as well. Kill them all. Alright, so they're going to throw us right into the second fight already. Not waste any time. It seems they have decided not to call the High Priest. This is most favorable for us. If they don't call reinforcements, then our victory shall be secured. However, we still shouldn't underestimate them, Julian. Yeah, this is like a 30-year-old game almost. So it's got the OG Saturn charm. Can I hit him with the knife from here? I can. I can attack him from relative safety. I have a feeling scenario 3 is going to be the longest one. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that it is. Because there's been so much setup up until this point, like laying out characters and kind of putting all the pieces in place. Oh my god, he missed. You are drunk, Don Hort. It's the longest by far. That's good. Yeah, that's good though. It should. I think it should be. I think the coolest part is that every single scenario has had its own new protagonist, and the stories are all interwoven. So like, you've gotten to play, even though you get a different protagonist in every scenario, you've gotten to play all 3 of them as you've gone. And then each one seems to be featuring one out of the 3 of them. Yeah. Don Hort drank way too much rum on the ship, and now he can't even throw his spear. He's just an old drunk. What's the freezer orb do? I think it gives you a free cast of... Oh, no, I don't have any space for another one. It gives you a free cast of, like, freeze level 2, I think. I think if you use it, it casts freeze. Let's kill these barrels. Barrels give good weapon XP, and they also have items a lot of times. Freeze level 2? Yeah, that sounds right. I need to make sure I destroy all these barrels this time, because they like to hide like really good items inside barrels. He has a healing drop. What does he have? He has medical herbs. I think I'm gonna save his MP. There's a lot of freeze orbs. Oh my lord. Settle down. Let's go back to... Oh wait, he has his blade on. I almost got Gracia taken out already. Yeah, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. He has a healing drop. I keep forgetting how funny it is to see healers just punch or whack someone with their staff. Yeah, Gracia actually has a pretty strong attack with the staff of Bassem. Like, here, I'll do it for you right now. This guy's weak to the staff as well, so this is going to do a ton of damage. Oh, no! Wow. What a letdown. That's alright. We got Incredible Kate over here. Kate looks like Irene on the map. She does have a similar look, right? You just smacked a character for 78 with Gracia. Oh, that's right. You're playing through the game like alongside my playthrough. I forgot about that. The original Hawkeye. Yeah. We need to break these barrels, but I want to do it in a way that doesn't get me killed. 50 attack. How does that compare to them? 50 attack. Okay. Okay. Let's try to break these barrels. You know what? I probably shouldn't do it with him because he doesn't have anywhere to put a good item. It's probably stupid. He doesn't have any inventory space. I need to clean that up. Just in case I like get an item to drop that's really good. Are you playing on insane difficulty session? I am going to give the freeze orb to Donhort so that he can cast. And I can always drop a medical herb because they're basically garbage. Oh, a power wine. See? I knew it. Power wine is very important.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
2 claps for Cless being back and me remembering to open Twitch. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Yo, Toasty, what's up? Daniel, is this a new one? This is Scenario 3. But not a new game, so this came out in 1997 and it was divided into 3 different scenarios. And I am playing, this is the very beginning of Scenario 3. This is old school Sega Saturn Shadow. If this scenario had 1,000 battles, it would be worth it. Yeah, I am kind of hoping that this one is like very long. It would be cool. Because the setup has been like insane up to this point. Like so much has happened. There's so many characters. Need to buy one of those now?
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Thank you for the follow. If you have a decent PC, this translation project can be played on PC since it's not really available on, like there are no English releases for this. At least Scenario 2 and 3 doesn't exist. Yes, I did notice that. So, like, this is the first scenario where all of your characters start promoted already. Instead of being, like, level 1 unpromoted, they're starting promoted. So, I guess that foreshadows kind of a bit as to the length of the game as well. Another healing drop. Trade the medical herb for a healing drop. You can hit Z now and the map snaps to true north. Huh. I don't know if I have this. I don't know if I ever mapped that button out. Or I don't remember what I mapped it to. Because we weren't using that. if there's a tier 3 promotion, it would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. There might be. Somebody had mentioned that you might be able to promote a second time. And I'm not really sure, like, if that's accurate or not. I just don't know enough about it. That's gonna hurt. What console is this? Gene, this is Sega Saturn. Like, old school Saturn. Alright, this is kind of bad. Julian might get cleaned up if he doesn't get a turn. I'm like, if he doesn't get a turn, he's gonna get cleaned up. I need to go hide. I need to go hide him in the corner. I need to get him a chair for this corner. Yo, Chambers! Yes. Yes, Jeremy, the shame corner. That's exactly what I was thinking, by the way. Nothing else. Yes, I am back with no broken limbs. That is facts. Rel, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Do I like the third as much as the other two? Yes, I do. The third is like... Jeremy. The third is broken down into 3 separate games, basically. So it's just like one giant game if you play them all together. So Shining Force 2 took me like 35 hours to beat. Shining Force 1 took me like 25 hours to beat. And Shining Force 3 I've been at for like... This is like 120 hours to get to Scenario 3. So I think, like, when it's all said and done, if you play all 3 scenarios of Shining Force 3, you're looking at like 200 hours of gameplay. Yeah, it is a lot. Like, I was surprised when I started that it was this much. This looks like a good spot to cast a spark. Everyone new in Scenario 3 gets promoted at level 20, not 10. Okay. That's gonna be cool, so everybody gets another promotion. Donhor? Oh, I put the freeze orb on him. I think this is a good time to use it. Oh, we left him with 1 health. I should be able to replace, like, almost all this missing health with an aura cast, though. I think I'm in good shape. I should be... Yeah, I'll be able to hit everybody. The way I lined everybody up here. You know what to make for Donhor? Oh, yes. It starts with an A, ends with a K, has a level 3 spell. Maybe I'll just pry it off of Arthur's corpse. There's really no reason to move her up to do that. Snipe! Ow. This guy's going blunt force with the staff. You saw one of the god of all final bosses last night from a game called Grandia 2. What, who was streaming Grandia 2? I've seen a couple people play it recently. I've never played Grandia. Oh, that guy was a boss. Interesting. Ugh, since we thought your force was weak, we underestimated you. High Priest Goriet, please forgive. Goriet, High Priest of the Bolzom sect? He must have been in the city. Unfortunately, the main Bolzom force is marching towards Destonia Castle. Conquering Destonia Castle was our main priority, but we left the city defense weak. We should have left more soldiers here. El Brimo says Grandia is a great series. I put it on my last poll and it was kind of at the bottom of the list for votes. Like, it was like 8 out of 10 maybe. So, it didn't get a lot of love when I put it on there. We'll see, we'll see if that changes over time. I think there was just so many better games above it. It's not that people didn't like it. It's just that there were so many better options. Your luck will run out soon. After High Priest Goriate and his forces conquer Destonia, you will be by the Valkyrie. Dead. 12 finds, 2 recruits. Oh wow, so we have a lot to look around for in this town. It seems they were the only Bolzom force left to guard Estonia, if the entire force had still been here. It seems luck was on our side. If we can continue to defeat the Bolzom sect battalions one by one like this, the size of their army will gradually decrease. Let's prepare ourselves in the city and hurry onward. Not even the strongest castle can withstand the Valkyrie's attack for long. A real final boss, huh, Rel? What did the boss look like? Do I have to go through these gates? What the hell? I wonder if any of the finds are out here on this map. Grandia is rare and not many could afford it when it first came out on Saturn. Was it like ultra expensive? I think Gia is a vet of the game. I have a few people that have a lot of experience in Shining Force 3 that have been giving me good advice. Alright, so there's nothing back here. Yes, Lexi, we are doing some Shining Force 3. Whoa, this map is like... The 3D is like... hard to see where you're at because of the camera angles. Haven't played this since you were a baby. Yeah, it's definitely an old one. It's a classic for sure. Do I think Scenario 3 is the hardest yet? I don't know. It's kind of yet to be seen. The beginning was kind of hard. Like, I got mopped up in that first fight. That was definitely no joke. Incoming freaky monkey man. The Shining Force fan mostly grown adults by now? I would say so. Like, nobody young has really played the Shining Force series like the way that we did. I mean, the original Shining Force game came out in like 92, I think. 92, 93? Shining Force 1? So it's definitely, it's definitely a series that has been played mostly by people in their 30s now. Like a proper tax man just collecting taxes from people's wardrobes. I know. I always thought that was funny about like all JRPGs and like RPGs in general. It's like you're supposed to be this benevolent force, right? Like these heroes going from town to town, liberating everybody. But then you're also just like raiding people's houses and wardrobes for items and money. Like you don't even ask. You just walk in and just take all their stuff. You're like, hey dude, nice sword, I'll take that now. Yeah, right. Raiding people's underwear out of their closets. Hey, 200 coins? Thanks, buddy. Maybe you should get a safe next time. Probably don't want to leave that out in the open. Hero Julian's coming along to take it. Oh wow, there's accessories here. Silver ring, battle bracer, protect bracer. Every house is empty by the end of it. Being a hero is expensive, yeah. Back when Electronics Boutique existed, games like this had import prices on them. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Goddess tier? Okay. That probably explains why some of these games were never even translated or ported. Probably because they figured they weren't going to sell in Western markets. EB Games was the store right there. Yeah, I had an EB Games near me. I remember originally... Man, I'm trying to think. The first place that I ever rented games from was just like a family-owned, or like a... It was just a place called John's Video. It was just like some dude who just opened up his own electronics shop. There's a middle-aged man playing hide and seek. What the heck? There's a hair restorer and a wig. Yo, I swear, the translations are so weird. And then eventually we got a Blockbuster. And then Blockbuster was like the it place to go and rent games for a while. You only had EB in West London? Oh wow, there's a lot of weapons here. I don't really need any of these though, do I? I think actually a robin arrow is probably an upgrade. Yeah, in the UK? Yes, yes, yes. I don't know of any West Londons in the US, so I figured you were talking about the UK. Check the arrow. Yeah, the arrow is an upgrade. But I want to hold off because I have like no money. So I want to make sure that there's like nothing else I need money for first, and then I'll go back and take a peek at that. Okay, so I came through here. I went into this shop. I went into this shop. I'm trying to like keep track of where I've been and where I haven't, so I don't miss any searches. Antidote. Red box. See, I was never into using red box. I remember it, but I never used red box. Where does one play all 3 scenarios in English? Josho, jump in my Discord and go into my Shining Force channel. Huh? What? You're not going to say the town's been liberated, are you? Who's this guy? Okay, I guess he's just drunk. Deals are super cheap. Okay, yeah, I do have to do the deals. Let me hit another save state. I'm trying to get in the habit of saving frequently since there's a lot to unpack here in scenario 3. The heck is this place? This is a recently constructed metal refining factory, but the Bullzone sect have stopped operations and turned the factory into a prison for Imperial troops. You're the Julian army, right? You defeated the Bullzone sect. I forgot to release the Imperial troops. Yo, are we about to recruit somebody from the prison yard? What's this? Why have we been freed? I don't see the masked monk. What happened to him? Secret is in the factory. He must have ran away in fear. I'm afraid not. It's just the old man. If they didn't run away, where did they go? They're heading for Dystonia Castle. What? Dystonia Castle? They intend to use that flying weapon. Where are you going? It's obvious, isn't it? We're going to Dystonia Castle. You got it. That was the secret. Those 3 show up in the next battle to help. Oh, okay. Nice. So that's going to make the next fight a little bit easier, I suppose. Lord knows we can use all the help we can get right now. Oh, there's a chest in here. Oh, nice. Swift boots. Swift boots are nice. Agility +5, plus I have a support cast already. Being able to cast support early in the game is nice. I'm about to get 2 of the best characters in the game. Oh, okay. Sounds nice. Okay, I guess that's all that's in here. If you guys are looking for a good movie on Netflix, watch War Machine. Is that new? Or has it been out a little while? I haven't really been watching any, like... I haven't really been watching much. Like, I can't keep up on all the shows. Not too long ago it came out. Alright, let me go see if there's any haggles at the weapon shop. Supposedly there's a couple. You're missing 2 items that are worth finding. The rest are mithril and such. Okay. Oh, 2 deals. Okay, gotcha. Oh. Power Onk. I guess I just have to give it to her for now. I'm running out of space here. I can sell an Angel Wing. I should just use the Bright Honey. Because why not? Like, I already know who I'm going to use it on. Have to run. Have a great day, everyone. All right, Jeremy. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. It's good to see you, man. Happy to be back streaming for y'all. I wonder if we're about to get an Ankh and a Rod user. Yeah, it would make sense, right? Streaming, kids, work, PoE2, and he's booked solid. Yeah, exactly. Instead of watching shows, I've been playing, like, if I'm not streaming and I do have time, which is not very often, I've been playing Path of Exile. Which is not very often. I'm gonna get rid of this antidote. Maybe sell one of these. I feel like I have an overabundance of healing drops. Yeah, I say I can't afford the arrow yet. I guess I could sell the arrow she has. MP by 3. Alright, you said talk to the guy with the wig in the church. I haven't even been in the church yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, who's this guy? It's like a zombie. He's like a zombie ape. Father Scholar. I've been waiting for you, Julian Army. We've returned as promised, Father Scholar. I was getting worried you might not make it on time, Presby. If not for this Bolzome sect invasion, I'd prefer the Empire destroyed. You've never been one to mince words. I know your goal is to reform the Empire's prejudiced society, so there's no need to speak of its destruction. Father Scholar, I didn't expect such extreme views from you. Enjoy the 12-minute lore. Oh, jeez. Is this man really a priest? I don't trust the way he talks. What about you? Are you really Julian? I'm indeed a priest, but I fill other roles as well. You certain you can speak so freely? What if the soldier's here? You are wanted. You'll be captured. I came here risking that. I heard Gracia was with you, and I wanted to speak to him. If you stop us from going into Dystonia Castle, it will be taken, and that would mean the last of the Empire. Why delay us? I used to be a scholar and advisor serving Dystonia. Grantak and Bresby were my contemporaries, and we were rivals. Scholar was the best among us. When he was working in the castle, he discovered how prejudiced our society was. So he abandoned his studies in order to reform the Empire. I became a priest in Elbasum and returned here to Dystonia Church. The entire time I've been organizing a resistance force to oppose the Empire. So you're the mysterious leader of the resistance the Imperial military is seeking. Indeed I am, young lady. I'm surprised. So you're a leader of an anti-imperial organization. And Bresby, our advisor, has been keeping this from us? So why do you stop us from going to the castle? Cyclops? Whoa, look at this dude. Isn't he supposed to have one eye? I can't see the other one. How do I know if he's a Cyclops or not? That's a badass mask, though. He does not look human. Are those like those horns coming out of his head? We've received information that the Empire is plotting against you and plan to take the Staff of Bassem. Actually, it's an elite force known as the Rainbloods. Nah, don't tell me if it's a spoiler. You've already fought them in Elbasum. Then you know how dangerous it would be to march on Dystonia Castle, right? The Rainbloods have suffered because of the Staff of Bassem. Even if they're not present at the castle, we still... They're aware of this. They still wish to march on the castle. There's no way to stop them. Oh, another new character. Scholar, may I still go with the Julian army as promised? Isabella. Isabella? How can you allow it, Father Scholar? How can you allow the princess to go to such a dangerous place? I can't agree. Please don't try to stop me, Cyclops. I'm concerned about Aunt Melinda. Why is Princess Isabella here? Oh, that's right. You often visit the church in remembrance of your mother. Prince Medion's mother, Lady Melinda, raised you as her own daughter. I understand how you must feel. I have Bridget with me. As long as she's protecting me, there's nothing to worry about. It appears Princess Isabella is set on going with us to Dystonia Castle. Priest, you are not thinking of making us babysitters for our princess, are you? Whoa, Bridget. Is that hair? Shenanigans. You wouldn't have gotten both if you didn't save Stella and not get Edmund. Interesting. So the only way you get these two characters at once is by certain decisions made in scenario 2. So the shenanigans continue with recruitment. What? How dare you? Sir, what kind of behavior is that in front of the princess? I won't tolerate such rudeness. Bridget is giving powerful girl vibes. She does have a little attitude to her, huh? Isabella has inherited her mother's talent. It seems your army is in dire need of soldiers with healing abilities. She should be a valuable asset for the Julian army. Powerpuff. Then, I have your blessing? To protect your honor, I will allow it. Julian, will you allow Isabella and Bridget to join you? Hell yeah. This is turning into like a full lady squad over here. He has heartily accepted both of you ladies as members of the Julian army. But please remember, you must treat your responsibilities with utmost importance. Isabella the princess. Is that her class? Like her class is princess? Usually it says their class there. I'm coming, Aunt Melinda. Before the castle is taken, I'll come to your aid. Oh, a wizard. Okay, so we got our first mage of scenario 3. Bridget starts with the Thor wand? What? Thor wand. You'll soon realize you made a wise choice. Now that we have that decided, what's the situation with the Empire? The Imperial Army is helpless because the flying weapon controlled by the Bolzome sect is far too strong. That's the Valkyrie. It's impossible to destroy with normal weapons. You must destroy the staff that controls it. So that's what the Valkyrie is? You must be talking about the staff the High Priest possessed. It seemed strange to me at the time. He stuck the staff in the center and backed away. There's a few characters coming that your decisions have chosen. Hopefully we chose well. Is that so? Perhaps even the High Priest has to stay away from the staff because the power radiating from it is too strong. So do we now have a strategy to defeat the Valkyrie, Gracia? Let's depart quickly. Julian, we must defeat them before the castle is taken. You don't have to be so impatient, Presby. They'll just be displaying their might. They'd like to take the castle without causing any damage. Remember, Julian, for some reason, attacked the envoy going to capture Median's mom. Makes sense now. Yeah, I guess a lot of stuff is kind of being pieced together. Julian, have you heard of the mysterious creature named Pen? Oh, nice. Indeed we have. Where's my pen emote? There it is. It suddenly appeared after the world was visited by darkness. After the mating of normal penguins, a new creature, Pen, appeared. It is said to be the ultimate penguin form. We have gotten Pen, and then we got Penko as well. Alright, so let's take a look at these new characters. Isabella. Magic defense and luck. Oh, so that's her friendship. Gives 2. She gives 2 different buffs for her friendship. Magic defense and luck. Heal. Oh, wow. She comes with heal level 3 and support. She has the Saint Ankh. Okay, that's pretty good. And then let's check our wizard. Drain. Whoa, that's a new spell. We've never had that spell. Absorb enemy HP. Level 2 absorbs MP. Oh my god, she can steal MP. Oh, that is incredible. Sleep, Drain, and Spark level 2. That's freaking awesome. Support increases their... Oh, wow. Wait. We never had somebody with that. Nobody increased magic attack, did they? Sleep level 1. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about that drain spell, though. What else did we have? We had a power Ankh. We can give that to Isabella. She seems to be using Ankhs. Yeah, Rel. I had a lot of fun, man. That was it was a good time out there. I have like a couple other videos I might be able to post. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I think I have a couple more items I still have to find. Oh wow, I think this is it, huh? Oh, health bread. Health bread's always good. Another goddess tier. Fairy powder. Okay. I mean, health bread has to be one of the important ones. Nothing beats out a health bread, honestly. It's one of the best items in the game. Just being able to pick a character and raise their HP. I don't believe we've been in the inn yet. This might be the last building that I haven't really been in. And the question is, where might I find stuff in here? Another cabinet. It feels cool. Alright, let's check upstairs. Alright. A lot of space up here. Nothing. $500 coins. I'll be able to afford that arrow now. Alright, so you're saying there's like one more important item that I have to find somewhere? Any hints as to where it's at? What does this guy have for me? Outside near the inn. Okay, let's take a peek there then. Probably one of these crates that I never checked. Huh. Did you find the tied up girl upstairs? I don't think so. Outside near the inn. Maybe around the back, like all the way around here. Let me see if I can find it. Let me try to find it, RDR. There's somebody tied up here. Uh-oh, little mini lag spike. Alright, good reminder to hit a save state when we get those little Sega Saturn spikes. There's a hidden, you said there's a hidden room? Free her and she comes back in the next disc. Are you sure that you're not thinking of a different scenario? Because we're already on the last scenario. Are you talking about Bernard? I think you're thinking of scenario 1. Because when we got Bernard during scenario 2 because we rescued him. But we're all the way... Yeah, we're all the way in scenario 3 already. Like, we're pretty far along. But I do remember what you're talking about at the end. Upstairs in the inn in scenario 1, we had to go rescue Bernard from the Bolzo monks. Alright, I'm striking out here with this last item. I have no idea where it's at. If it truly is outside near the inn and I haven't already gotten it. Go back? Go back where? Hug the inn. Is it on the ground? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Wait, no. What the heck? In, outline it. Between the church and the inn. Oh, there it is. Gateway map. So it's a chest. Got it, got it, got it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is buy that arrow. I think now that we have everything figured out, I think I have enough money. And I think I can afford it. Robin arrow should be an upgrade for Kate. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of hidden in that little alleyway, huh? It's kind of a tough little find. My man got cornrows. Yeah, it's Drake. The weapon shop guy is Drake. Bro's out here selling weapons to miners and shit. Alright. So I guess we just have to leave the town now? Okay. I did just save. I did just save. This is an old school Sega Saturn game, Robinson, but I'm playing it via my PC. I don't see a flying weapon. Hurry. Oh, those are the 3 guys we just let out. No flying weapon. And has the castle already been captured? If you want to jump in my Discord, check out my Shining Force channel. There's more information on the game in there. If so, heading to the castle is pointless. Poor SOBs, yeah. These poor little dudes. Don't talk like that. General Steele will protect the castle. His name is General Steele? We should be able to see the Valkyrie from this hill. If it is not here, we may be able to get through quickly. If you don't take full advantage of the obstacles, you will not make it. Right, who's saying that? Have I heard about the new Xbox coming out this year? No, fill me in. I don't really follow Xbox. Who and where I am are not important, mercenary. The last time we had like rainbow letters like that, it was Gom. Soon you will see. Look just over that hill. The Xbox Helix? You should read them more cheerful. I don't know who's talking. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret it. Trust me? Okay. So this giant, like, flying portobello mushroom is the Valkyrie? So you said I should voice this more cheerful. Okay, so this must be like a good character then, eventually. The Valkyrie has a powerful light beam that burns everything in its path. That's why you must hide behind obstacles to survive. Cheerful, yay! Yeah. Whoever that is, it appears to be assisting us. I suggest we listen to them. As your advisor, I strongly urge caution. However, Gracia is right. Heed the advice and use the rocks to progress cautiously. Oh my god, we're gonna have to do like, Dude, this is gonna be like American Gladiators when they were firing the tennis balls at them. And they had to hide behind the little things. You guys remember that? Remember that? Yeah, that was like super cool. Alright, Dystonia soldiers get mopped up already. You saw when it targeted, it had a long rectangle. It attacks anyone in it. Can you hide behind the rocks though, like they said? And like, I guess I could put people down in these little bunkers too. So maybe like rocks and foxholes. All right, that's good, I guess. Oh, we got that big range now. All right, Kate's kind of a real one at this point. She's doing a lot of damage. Bridget the Wizard. Spark. Drain. Oh, drain, you have to be right next to the target. Alright, we should be able to go knife tech here. I never used the bread either. Ooh, critical hit. Get him, Donnie. Friendship with Julian. Excellent. The Godchild. Oh, wait a minute. Don't we have... Wait, hold on. I thought I gave him... Oh, no. I gave it to the... I gave it to her. The Power Ankh. I was going to say, I thought I had Tornado. I went on a spree, and I am now in the last chapter. Nice. Isabella. How many turns do I have until this thing actually fires? Oh my god, his counter is so badass. He just leaps into the air and freezes and just strikes a pose and then just smashes him over the head with a staff. Why is Shining the Holy Ark on this cover too? Shining the Holy Ark is the game that comes before this. It attacks every beginning of a round. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take a lot of hits here then, huh? Oh, he's not attacking out far enough yet. What are these soldiers doing, by the way? Like, what is this suicide mission they're on? Do they use the same characters? Not all the same characters, but there are... So, like, Julian apparently is... You see him at the end of Holy Ark. He's one of the main protagonists. The little kid you see at the end of the game. He's one of the main protagonists in this game. They got sent to Sky Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, they did not make it out. Right wall. Oh, just like hang out. Oh, I guess hang out here makes sense. Oh, look at the right wall. Alright, let me take a peek when I get a chance. Is there a secret? Are there secrets that lie within? I put her down in the hole. 7 out of 8 characters. Yeah, I mean, maybe we see a lot more then. So I've never played this. I've never played Scenario 3, so there's going to be a lot of characters that we get that I just don't know of. Oh, he just blew the rock up. They mean the ruin ent there in the wall. Oh, you mean this. The ruin entrance. I see what you mean, yeah. I thought there was something else that I wasn't picking up on. I should be able to reach with the knife from here. Alright, Donhort's actually getting kind of strong now that he leveled up that halberd. HP 2, attack 1, defense 2. It's like all those units are hiding down there. I wonder if they'll come out to play. The PlayStation 6 is coming out next year? Did they announce how much it's going to cost by any chance? There's another rock down. Like 3,000? No way. Ain't nobody buying that. You are obviously joking, sir.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Chaotic, thank you for the follow, man. I'm gonna move everybody up a little bit more first. I'll have Donhort clear this guy out, make a space. See if this will work. That life ring is kind of cool. $1,000 with another controller in your first game. You think 1,600? I don't think people are gonna pay that. That's just me. I think if they price it at 1,000, it's not gonna sell. Because you can just get like, aren't they pricing that Steam machine at like $800 or something? Like people are just gonna get something else. At that point, you might as well just build a gaming PC or something. Like, I don't know. It's the way I think about it. I don't know what to do with like these weaker characters because they're just gonna get whacked as they move up. They won't be able to price it less than 1K. I mean, that's fine. They can price it whatever they want, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not gonna sell. Like, if they say like, oh yeah, RAM prices are high, it has to be this price. That's all fine and well. It's just, but it's not gonna sell. So, or it's gonna sell significantly less units than, you know, the PS5 and everything else. It's just not gonna move. People are going to either buy gaming PCs or they're going to buy the Steam machine or they're going to go with alternatives. They just simply won't shell out $1,000. I can guarantee you that. The upper end of the market always will, but the bulk of the consumer market is not going to spend $1,000 on a PS6. Yep, like Jeremy said, he didn't get a Switch 2 because of the price. Like, people are not going to pay for like incremental upgrades, or they're not going to pay like insane prices for incremental upgrades like that. He's the third best centaur. Of course we know who 1 and 2 is. The Xbox Helix is supposed to play PC as well. So is that Microsoft's play? Like, are they going with the whole, like, being able to play both? Tornado. I really need to get these ruins done. Julian, thieves are after the treasure in these ruins. Is that it? Just 1 thief and 1 treasure? I think I can handle that. That's why Sony pulled the exclusive from Steam. Yeah, see, I just don't think that's gonna work out, man. Like, if they think they're gonna try to like scurry back into their own little corner of the gaming world, I think it's not gonna work out well for them. Everything is about cross-play. That's my opinion. I think that's a mistake. Alright, I need to put these characters in this little bunker over here. I think people are gonna choose Steam over PS5 trying to be exclusive. I think they're gonna eat each other alive. Especially if Steam offers that Steam machine that's cheaper and has access to a much larger library of games by staying accessible. Like 100%, I will not move anything to a PlayStation over what's available on Steam. It makes no sense to me. One of the chests you can loot. Okay, so I guess I need to put somebody else in there. Is he gonna go up? How's he gonna get out of here? So he's gonna go up here and loot and then probably just try to run away. Steam don't have trophy, PlayStations do. You'll be surprised how little people care about trophies. That's a very, very niche thing. Trophy hunting is a very, very small part of that. And also, Steam does have an achievement system if you're really, like, if you're really going with that. Steam does have Steam achievements, but that's not a mover. I still can't reach, huh? Oh, I can reach. Honestly, not sure I'd buy another console again. I mean, I bought a PlayStation strictly so that I could get the Final Fantasy remakes, like when they first came out. But other than that, I have zero reason to play my PlayStation. Like, zero reason. PlayStation has many girls gamers compared to Steam. So is that their marketing strategy? They're just going to be one giant thirst trap. That's how they're going to make their money. Your girlfriend plays Steam exclusively? Yeah, I don't know if there's anything to back that up. I'm married. I don't play with girls. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. How many girls are on PlayStation doesn't move the market for me. I think the issue is, like, you can't back your gaming community into a corner and force them to choose. Biddies ain't gonna sell that console. It's just the simple act of doing it that makes, like, the gaming community mad. Like, yeah. They're just trying to sell the same Fortnite and Call of Duty games over and over. Alright, hopefully I can reach this guy in like 2 more turns before he dips out on me. But all he has is a life ring. That's not really that important. Like, life rings are a dime a dozen. At least in scenario 2, it felt like they were. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Chaotic. Before crossplay was really a thing, you could get away with the whole exclusivity thing, but now everybody wants to be able to play with everybody. So if you're gonna go back and hide in your own little corner, it's not gonna work out well for you. I will strictly not buy something if I can't play with friends that are on the same platform. Like, it makes no sense. Having an aura cast so early in the scenario is very interesting. Very interesting thing to have. Nintendo says they're suing for tariffs. Okay. I don't know if I'm able to reach this guy. I might be screwed here. A potion. I don't know if I'm going to have enough movement speed to catch up to that guy. I might miss out on the life ring. Yeah, I would agree with that, Dan. I don't use PlayStation Plus or any of that like online play stuff. It's just not worth it to me. When I have like millions of online options on my PC. Again, like, I think the draw for a console is that it's affordable, right? Like, if you price it at like $4.99 or $5.99. But like, if you're gonna price it at $1,000, then people are just gonna get PCs. Like, the difference between just buying a full gaming PC at that point is not that much different. All right, so I'm not gonna get this guy. Like, I'm so far behind him. Like, I had no movement speed in this I guess this sand or whatever. Not even close to reaching him. You've been playing an HP All-in-One from 2014 and it's been working? Yeah. Consoles were supposed to be the cheap option you would get your kid, not whatever they're trying. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're gonna get a little over their skis if they're gonna go exclusive and price it at $1,000. Like, okay, yeah, good luck. Somebody on their team is touching themselves if they think that's a good option. Is this game MS-DOS and Windows 98? No, sir. This is Sega Saturn from 1998. So yeah, like, this came out the same time as Windows 98. Negative volt. You will be able to rent a PS5 for $10 a month, but you won't be able to own it. Honestly, I think they're trying to, like, it seems like everybody's trying to move to some sort of model where nobody actually owns anything. It's just like everything is trying to become a service of some kind. Which I will just stop gaming if everything is a subscription. Like, I will just stop. I think it's bad enough that you can't get physical games anymore for a lot of things. Like, I liked the option to have physicals. I stopped when DLC became a thing. Yeah, I don't really do DLCs much either. I do free DLCs. Like, if you're gonna sell me a game and give me DLCs with it, it's one thing. But like, this idea that you never own a complete game is a problem. Netflix is a subscription? Yeah, I hate Netflix. What did Amazon do to you? Important. You have to answer yes to Bresby's question after the fight. Okay. Alright, I'll make sure I save it. I mean, other than not getting that life ring, I think we're doing okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. You purchased all of the Land Before Time for your kids 7 years ago, and now they're gone. Amazon said that you temporarily purchased the streaming rights for it. Yeah, see, that's kind of an issue, right? When you don't actually own anything, like fully own anything. Is like they could just wipe your account or ban your account or wipe your library at any point. Like, I actually worry about that with like the security of like my Steam account at times. It's like, what happens if I lose my Steam account? It's like thousands of dollars worth of stuff on there. So, you know, you always have to have the obvious protections, but it's just like always a thought that comes to my mind. Oh, what if I drain this guy's HP? Alright, I want to see what this does. We haven't used drain yet. Ooh, 23 is a lot. That's like a full heal almost. Getting your account banned is the equivalent to your mom saying go play outside. Yeah, exactly. My friend got permaban on his PlayStation account because he game trashing his opponent on FIFA and his library's gone. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm sure it's pretty hard to get banned, like, but still, like, the idea that you could lose all of your library for, like, misbehaving is kind of weird, right? Like, taking away ownership of your games? I don't know. It's my thought. I'm sure it doesn't really happen often. In the EU Parliament, there was one speaker advocating turning ownership of appliances into subscription services. Bro, no shot. No shot. That would not fly at all. I have a freezer from the 1970s in my garage, and that thing runs like a dream. And that is not even an exaggeration. Like, my freezer is 50-something years old. And it is perfect. I will never get rid of that thing. Your freezer survived 2 floods? Yeah. New Day, what's up, man? How you been? Yeah, the reason they don't make things that last 50 years anymore is because they can't resell them to you, right? It's like a planned obsolescence. Yeah, Rel was just talking about that session, that PlayStation's gonna go like, they're gonna allow you to just rent a PlayStation. Like, okay, dude. Let me hit a save state before I finish this fight. You don't own your Switch 2? How is that, like, how's Switch 2 work with that, New Day? Do I have my blade on? I do. You own a license to play? Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's so disappointing. Like the gaming industry direction is so disappointing. Meanwhile, you have me over here playing 30-year-old games because they're just better. Like they're just, oh no. I could just drop the knife and rebuy another knife. Or I could drop a goddess tier. Actually, I mean, all of these are not replaceable, right? I can't buy another goddess tier, but I could always just buy another knife. Yeah, I can always buy another knife. Next step is getting commercials during gameplay. Yeah, well, I mean, they already have it during streaming, right? Like, as soon as you make affiliate, you have to run... They make you run the ads, like, on perp and stuff, like, for streaming. Is it over? But why did the Valkyrie break off its attack? I think the Valkyrie is controlled by sending thoughts through the staff. How can such a thing exist? What's wrong with Roblox? Oh god. It's true. Just as Cyclops said, the Bolzum High Priest must possess the staff. The force we've just defeated was just a garrison. The main Bolzum force has just broken through the castle walls. I don't know who this person is. Hurry! They want to take over the castle swiftly and are demanding the authorities surrender. It's a girl's voice, speaking to us from the direction of the castle. I will reveal myself once you make it to the castle. Hurry! The console war is back? That's what it feels like. It feels like they're trying to go back into the days where they just try to knock each other out. Damn that sect. Even if the castle walls have been breached, I don't think the gate will fall easily. Let's hurry to the castle wall, Julian. Told you more cheerful? Yeah. Now I know that it's like a friendly... or what appears to be a friendly voice. I heard Microsoft was going to abandon Xbox. Is that true? I don't know. I don't really follow the Xbox stuff enough. In 15 years, going to have to pay a subscription for sleep and then get commercials for Domino's. That's what they're going to do, right? Elon's going to put that, what is it, that chip into your head, and then you're going to get commercials while you're in bed. So that when you wake up, you're craving a Domino's pizza. You're going to be like, why do I want this shitty medium pizza from Domino's? And you're not going to know why. Well, your time is up. May I have your answer now? Goriot looks kind of badass. Goriot looks like he would be a Dothraki from Game of Thrones. What should we do, General Steele? If they attack again with that flying weapon, Destonia Castle will fall. Oh, wow. Is that a dude or a lady? It has the lashes of a lady. It's a dude? I can't tell. But if you surrender, I will be held responsible. I know you would dearly love to pit your steel against us, but alas, we are in the air. He is a male fox. General Steele, you're responsible for the castle defense. Although I will succeed my father as emperor, what good will I be if there's nothing left to rule? So you plan to flee, even though surrendering Destonia Castle means throwing away the majesty of the Empire? My patience runs thin. If you value your lives, give up. Please help me, Steele. Father, entrust the castle to you. Father entrusted the castle to you. What's Bresby doing? We haven't heard from him since he left to get reinforcements. If only they had made it back by now. Yeah, little man was playing a little outside linebacker last year. We're on exact same frames at the moment. Nice. Oh, nice, Dibbles. Yeah, he's like really good at making like open field tackles, but he's a little undersized, so he can't really play in the trenches. But he's learning. You know, it's been fun to coach. Oh, is this person's gonna reveal themselves? Who is that? What is this? As soon as Goriot's attention is diverted, get as close to the staff as possible. Jane. I'm Jane from Remotest. Remotest. Okay. Remotest. Ah, I remember. It's on the outskirts of the continent. Remotest? Who are you, Jane? Do you follow Bolzone? Wait, you're different. I can feel both light and dark power in you. We did see her before. She was the one that was like trying to control her power. Remotest. Enough. I will hear your decision now. She was the one that was like half good, half evil, or like she was Bolzone, but like not like evil like the other ones. I do get it. Remote, yeah, it's the most remote town. That's why I was like debating on how I should pronounce it. If it's remotest, it's the most remote town that there is, the furthest away. See, I understand the English language. Sort of. Dude, did you know that Nintendo doesn't allow you to share games in the same house? Yeah, that sounds very Nintendo. Yes, the remotest island on the capital. As you said, let's concentrate on battling the Bullzome sect, Sir Bresby. By the way, you're quite buff for a gamer person. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I work hard at this. That's cause I'm a dad, dude. I have to do dad stuff. Every stream, yeah. Nah, this is from splitting firewood, dude. I will use the power of the Staff of Besem against their staff. The light power will disrupt the dark power, causing them to lose control of the Valkyrie for a time. Do I have to go to the remote island to adjust the volume on my TV? Yes, exactly. You have to go to the remotest place in the game. How you doing, Buckus? Welcome in. Thank you for the heart and the pop. I understand, Julian. Guide Gracia to the staff and stop the Valkyrie. But remember, they won't lose control of the Valkyrie for long. We must defeat it quickly. Butkus, you have to go to the remotest island just to find out that there's no batteries there. And then you have to go into the drawer in your house, and then you find out you don't have any batteries there either. It's just like real life. Exactly. You're always just one step away. Nintendo is a cash grab? Yeah, I mean, everything's turning into a cash grab. I mean, that's what happens when everything is built on growth. Okay, what are we doing here? We didn't lose anybody last fight. Right? We still have everybody? Our original 4 plus 2. I just don't have a knife. I would have to egress to get a knife. So let's do that. Because I can use a little bit of inventory management as well. If you're in the remote test for food, but the drinks are on the other side. Yes. Alright, everybody's alive. Whoops, don't need that. Let me hit an actual, like, in-game save. You were just so close there to realizing something about Jane. I was about to be impressed. Want a hint about the hint they showed you? Or try to do it? Just let me do it. See if I fail. Yes. The deepest, most difficult questions in life. How remote is the remote? Is it the remotest of the remotes? Yo, what's up, Brip? Yeah, we are getting ready to close it down here, Brip. And I think the next one's gonna be Wednesday. But yeah, scenario 2 was crazy, dude. I don't know how I beat I don't know how my B team survived. Like, I am very surprised. Like, my decision to put Synthesis on my B team was probably the most important decision that I made. You're gonna get a whole chapter done first stream? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this fight done. Because we're running short on time here, I think, to be able to start a whole nother fight. I would stream longer, but I have not been home for like 5 days, so I don't think my wife and kids would appreciate it if I was streaming for like 5 hours today. And also, I'm streaming again tonight. So I'll be back 8:30 p.m. Eastern for another stream. So I'm not going to go too crazy with the afternoon. We have plenty of streaming time to come. I'm going to put that blade back on so I don't forget. I don't know why I did that. And then I also need to bank. I think I need to bank a few items. Like, I don't need to carry all these mithril around. And then also, let's give another power Ankh. So she has one. I'm going to give it to Gracia so that he can cast something other than his beam cannon nuke or whatever that thing is. Oh, he can't use it? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Can he only use the staff of Bassem? Like, is he just completely locked out of other weapons? Kate is such a homegirl. Okay. Alright, I guess that's good to know. I guess I could just have Bridget have one. Alright, let's dump all this extra junk. Like, I don't need this yet. I don't need this yet. I'll hold on to one of those. I don't need that. Definitely got a little bit of inventory cleaning up to do. We don't need the map anymore. I should give this power wine to somebody, but I'm not sure who yet. So, Ankh, Power Ankh, and Saint Ankh. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Our inventory is looking better now. Who do you think I should give the bread to? Should I give it to Julian? Probably, right? The hero is usually the best option. You should buy the new people accessories from the item shop. I feel like I don't have enough money, like, to really get into that. HP by 3. Because I think we're sitting on... I guess I could buy, like, 2 of them. They're, like, 2,000 to 3,000 each. I could probably buy 1 or 2. Let me take a peek here. Silver ring. I like luck. Luck is always nice. Attack +2, defense +3. I think I'd rather do defense 2, luck +1 rather than defense 3. So I can buy 2 of these. So maybe a battle bracer will go to... I could give a battle bracer to Kate and then change the Swift Boots to somebody else. Somebody like Isabella who has low agility. I think that's what I'm gonna do. No. And then we'll do a silver ring on my Bridget. Alright, let's give those Swift Boots over to Isabella. Okay. Alright, so now loincloth. He doesn't have one yet. He does not have an accessory, but everybody else should. Life ring, battle bracer, Swift Boots, silver ring. So we're pretty stacked, like on equipment. We're doing pretty well here. Alright, let me hit that save state. And let's go. So I remember exactly what I'm doing on the next stream. I'm just gonna march right into the fight. This is like a remixed version of the song from the first game. It has like a drum beat with it. Yeah, I'm like listening to that. It's like the Bullzome song, but like a remix version. That's kind of cool. Nice, nice. Alright, I think this is going to end the first stream here for Scenario 3. So, part 1 of Scenario 3 down today. And I'm going to pick it back up Wednesday afternoon for some more Shining Force 3. I will be streaming Legend of Legaia tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll be streaming Tuesday night as well. So my next 2 streams are going to be nighttime streams, 8:30 p.m. Legaia, and then I'll catch you guys back here for some Shining Force 3 on Wednesday afternoon. So, hey, it's been great to be back. I missed streaming this week, you know, being away. Good to see all of your wonderful faces and comments in the chat. And I will see you back here tonight. Just a reminder, guys, I am live in all of the places that people watch streams: Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. You can find me at Cless_gaming. And if you have any interest in Shining Force 3 information, things like that, hop in my Discord. I monitor and check my Discord. It's pretty active, so thanks for everybody for hanging with me today, and I will see you tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Everybody have a great Sunday.